Good evening, Mr. Mayor and members of the council. Nitish Sharma presenting you the item on the updated master fee schedule. This item has been in front of council for very extensive discussion. On June 26th, council took action at that meeting, provided staff direction with a motion to adjust the fee schedules for the special event fees for Clayton-based nonprofit and non-Clayton-based nonprofit. This report today adheres to council's direction, and I'd like the council to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting a resolution amending the book of fees for various regulatory activities, products, and services. I'm happy to answer any questions as you may have, and or any questions that may come up or any comments.
In terms of question number one, the vehicle code does allow a city to close its public streets for special events. So the city is authorized to do so and has done so in the past, as numerous cities in California consistently do. So you are allowed to close your streets for special events. In this case, you are charging, I think, to get to your second question, what is a fee and not a tax under Prop 26, and we have reviewed it and analyzed it, and we think it's akin to use of a city facility. The city streets are being exclusively used for a special event, and the city, in that case, under Prop 26, is not limited to cost recovery, not limited to a reasonable cost of service. The city can charge a higher amount, which in this case is being proposed. However, the city can charge what it believes the property is worth, but I think Nitish did some analysis in trying to come up with that number.
Okay, and please come to the mic, and I will hear from Nitish, because I'd like to know what those values are based off of.
No, that's just the fees being charged. As Mala said, this is not part of the Prop 26 requirement, and this fees is being presented to council, and it's your council's decision to set the fees at whatever rate they want to set it as. The similar type events that Clayton is holding, again, it's council's decision, whatever fees they want to set. This is not a cost recovery fee. This, as Mala pointed out, I think she answered all the questions.
Okay, so we went through this on June 26th, and I can already feel the hostility coming towards me here at the dais, so I'm going to help dial it back just a little bit. I'm trying to understand if we're being compared to something that's in downtown Walnut Creek.
We presented to council as a recommended action, and it's council's decision.
500 people versus 10,000 on the tiering. I'm trying to understand the wear and tear. Go ahead.
I'm just curious, before you presented this $10,000 recommendation to council, did you hear that number from any conversation outside of conversation with the council?
No, I've been working on the direction of the city manager, and previous city manager. We do the work, we work with the city manager, and we put the staff report in front of you. And that's what we did today on this item. Again, I will say one more time, that's the council's decision. Council can set this. As Mala pointed out, this is not driven by Proposition 26. You get to set the policy in here.
I'm just trying to figure out if there are any outside influences that helped you, other than the research that you did, get that number.
This is not something that somebody influenced me. I work with the city, under the city council, under the city manager.
Were any other council members in the room, particularly the mayor, when you sat with the city manager?
I don't remember any of this. I was working with the city manager.
That's not... So
Yeah.
you remember sitting with the city manager, and my question is, was the mayor in the room with you when that happened?
I don't remember the mayor being there. You get to make that decision, the policy decision. So, and that's why, it's in front of all 5 of you today.
Okay, I know the answer to that is yes. That's why I keep asking you. It's yes. So I'm going to answer for you.
Hold on a second. You're answering for me?
Yes.
That's not correct.
Yeah.
You were there?
No.
Okay.
Interesting, but no. Are there any other further questions for our finance consultant?
He's leaving it to us, so no, maybe I'll just direct him to you guys as we keep going. What are we going to do next? We've already done public comment. We're going to deliberate, or do you want to just do that now?
Questions or discussion is fine. It's all,
Sure.
It's all together.
Yeah, because we're not doing public comment now. So do you want to go? Do you want me to keep going? What do you want to do?